Hello, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day. Well, I am as well. It is Saturday, the 4th of March, 2023, and it is another absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day here in south central Manitoba. So that's in Canada for those of you that may be just joining us. And yeah, it's we still have winter, even though it's meteorological spring. It is still winter. There's still lots of snow, all that kind of thing. But it's slowly, ever so slowly moving forward towards nice warm weather. All right, this is what I'm working on right now. This is Cougar. I got this through VIPcrossstitch.com. Very good company. I love that company. They are so good. They are so good. They've treated me well. Their customer service is excellent. Yeah, so please go and give them a look-see. They have lots of sales. I think it is if you buy, what is it? If you buy 3, you get 1 free. I think that's what it is. Something like that. But anyways, take advantage of all the sales that you can. And they have lots and lots of new designs out there. Okay, so this is my Cougar. And I wanted to show you what Cougar looks like. And I started working with this brown yesterday. So it's really starting to come together. I'm just over here. I'm working on this yellow part. So yeah, so I'll just be continuing to work on this. Now, as you know of, on Sundays I switch up my designs every week. And so I went looking to see what was coming up for tomorrow. So here it is. This is what I will be starting tomorrow. This is a new start for me. And it is Winter Lady. And I will be doing her. I won't be doing her in these colors. I will be doing her in silver and blue and like some ice white sparkly maybe. I haven't decided on that yet. But yeah, so this is what I'm working on. And this will be the silver that I will be using. It will be from this is from Treasure Braid, and I hope I have enough. I'm wondering if I will have enough. But yeah, so this is, and it's PB70, and so yeah. Should it not be? I should be able to get what I can do for the week, and then I can order it from 123 Stitch if I need more of it. I thought I had 3 of these, but obviously not. So. And I will be putting a hood on her because I found a conversion that has her with a hooded cloak. And if you remember, I had Autumn Lady. And I just took her over there to the framers. And I was talking with Dawn there yesterday, and I asked how she put it together and all that. And I said, well, you lace it, right? And she said, no, I don't lace it. She said that it's stitched, and with I don't know, with some type of sewing machine or something right around the edge. And I said, nope. So then I said I would lace it and get it all ready myself, but I can't cut the board to be able to do the lacing on. And she said, she says, I can cut you that. I said, okay, because I said, I will do the lacing. And she said, that's good, because she said she does not like to do it. And I said, oh, that's fine. I said, I will do that. That's not a problem for me. I can do that. I don't mind doing the lacing part. And she says she doesn't like doing the, where everything is so straight and all that. And I said, that doesn't bother me. If I'm just a little bit out, I don't care. I don't care. Like if it's like supposed to be like this and it's like this, well then yeah. So I said, yeah, not a problem. So yesterday I went over there to Don's, which is just up the street here, like within 10 minutes walking. For me, about 10 minutes walking. And then I was running late there. And so I went over to the Shop Easy and picked up some groceries there. And of course I was running late there. And then I went over to where the World Day of Prayer was held at the United Church. And that went along really well. So it was really, it was nice. It was the first time I'd ever been. And if you ever get to go, I would say go to it, because it's very nice. You learn about the country. It really helps the women out in these countries. And most of these countries are male dominated. And I don't know how men think that they can run the world without women. Like, that's just beyond me. And goodness knows, the men that are running the world are doing a really poor job of it. And anyway, and it was about Taiwan and the women of Taiwan. And next year it's going to be about Palestine. So it's only an hour long. It's very good. I highly recommend. And it's non-denominational. It's women of any faith or no faith. But even people who say they have no faith. Actually have a faith, but it's a faith based on them. And, yep. So it was, like I said, it was very good. Very, very good. And so then I didn't get home until almost 4. So then by the time I brought the groceries in, put Lilybell out, and just sat down, and by that time then it was time to get Lilybell's supper ready, and then it was time to watch the news, because I always watch the news at 5 o'clock Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday there isn't any local news, which I don't understand. And then, then it was, got my pajamas on, crawled into bed, wrote in my journal, played my game, listened to my audiobook, listened to Coast for a bit. And that was about it. Last night I was awake like about 5 times. I had to go to the bathroom. Hope I don't have a UTI. Usually that's not a strong indicator, but it's it can be an indication of a UTI. But so I'm going to work on this and see how far I can get done today. And then tomorrow I start on my Winter Lady. That's good. I like it that I can do my own thing with her. And then I only have summer left. I don't know if I have summer in rotation here. Not sure. But so I have the key for it already, and I will change things over. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on the metallic. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work using the treasure braid. And be interesting to see how things happen. And if you remember there, I did the Autumn Lady, and I did her in, I found a conversion, and I did her in the conversion. And, yep. Yeah. So it's just a quiet day. Most of my days are quiet. Monday there will not be a video because I'm leaving in the morning. And I won't be home until around 4 o'clock. And I'm going to be way too tired to do a video. So but it wasn't that busy uptown yesterday. And I just picked up what I needed. Oh, yesterday when I happened to be at Dawn's, the lady who actually where Sydney came from, I thought that Sydney belonged to the librarian, but she was only the middle person. But anyway, she told me, she said, I should have asked. But something happened to Sydney's mom. And so she had to end up bottle feeding Sydney and his siblings. And so that's why he's so rangy, because he didn't learn proper etiquette from his mom. There was a lot of panic and anxiety there because he didn't have mom there. So that's why he is the way that he is. So but yeah. Jonah last night was outside all night. And then he comes in and Sydney's up in the penthouse and Jonah's on the one down. And they're both sleeping away, and Lilybell's down here. She's snoring. And I'm just going to have a nice, quiet day. There's going to be not much going on. I'm just going to stitch. Try and get done what I can on Cougar here. I'm just going to flip this over. Gets to be too hard to hold on to all that fabric. So Yep. So I went looking on Amazon Prime there this morning, but there was absolutely nothing. Not a thing on there. Not a thing. Oh, I was going to mention yesterday I was reading a... Oh, sorry. I read this thing. It was on, I don't know, some news service, news agency. And it was about these drag queens. And I can't remember where it was. Someplace in Canada. And were dressed up in like really explicitly drag, like sexualized, you know, look like S&M type things, and we're doing actual acting out of things in front of toddlers and young children. You know, and wearing very high heels and boots and leather straps and everything. And we're doing this in front of children. And then there was this pastor who really, and yeah, I'd be outraged too, was, he was actually arrested for causing not a demonstration, but he was ousting these drag queens and the people that did this in front of children. You want to do this in front of consenting adults. That's one thing. But you do this in front of children. I think that is just, you know, and I watched this report, and it was on how it's been, what once was evil is now good, and what's good is now evil. And that's exactly what it is. And they were showing on this program that if you stand out in front of an abortion clinic and you happen to just stand there, you're not saying anything, you're not doing anything, you're not holding a sign or nothing, and you are just praying in your own head. Praying in your own head. Okay. These people were arrested for demonstrating and in front of an abortion clinic. And they weren't holding up signs. She wasn't doing anything. She was standing there across the street or in front of the building or whatever it was, not doing anything, just standing there, as if like standing, waiting for a bus. Okay. And she was arrested. Now, I am pro-life, and I will say that right along the get-go. And if you're not, I'm sorry, but yeah, I am pro-life, and it's like it to me. That's just I just have a problem with that. And I think that these leaders, and I use that term extremely loosely, who, like, it's like you've got Biden and Pelosi, who are saying that they are devout Catholics and yet are pro-abortion. And what gets me is that the Pope actually, he doesn't seem to have a problem with it. But that goes against one of the tenets of our faith. They should go to one of these abortion clinics and be right there, right on the receiving end, and watch these doctors inject the saline and or use whatever it is there and cut up these bodies and see what comes out. I've never been to one, nor do I ever want to go to one. And like, I know there's the what's being used is, oh, it's just a bunch of cells. Okay, cells from what? Go cells. Yeah, but cells from what? Cells from a cabbage? Cells from a hippopotamus? Cells from what? And it's, we all start out as those individual cells. Okay? And those cells are human cells. They're not cells from a tomato or from a swan or anything like that. These are human cells. And it's, to me, it is, women say, or men will say, it's a woman's body, she has her choice. Okay. All right. Well, then make the choice to go on birth control. And I know it'll be that. What about in the instance of rape and incest? Okay. Well, I was raped. I'm a incest survivor. Had there been anything, then, I would have carried it to full term. If you don't want the baby, that's one thing. There's always adoption clinics, right? If you don't want to raise it and be responsible and all that kind of stuff, Now, I know there's going to be some of you on here who are basically saying, well, I tune into this channel and I don't want to hear all this stuff. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I do go off on a tangent, and I do speak my mind. And but anyway, it is a gorgeous day. It's an absolutely beautiful, sunshiny day. And if you're just new here, thank you so very much for joining me. There is also the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. There's a dedicated email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. So please like, share, subscribe, comment. I know there's going to be some of you that are very angry at what I've said, and I'm sorry, but I cannot change who I am, and I will stand firm in my faith and firm in what God has asked of me. And this may not, you may not agree with me. And that's okay. It's okay. But, okay, so I think that is it for today. And I hope you will join me tomorrow after church. We have the lay service at 10:30. 10 o'clock. Sorry, 10 o'clock. And so, yeah. And then I'm going to be starting on my winter lady. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know who I got that through, but it seems to me like it was VIP cross stitch. But anyway, I'm sure you can find it. All right, everyone. So here, let me turn my Cougar around so you can see it. I know when you look at it up close, you can't really see it. But it really is starting to It really is starting to come out. Yes. Alrighty. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah, Lilybell, and Sydney. And thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for dying on the cross for me so that my sins may be forgiven. Alrighty, so on that note, I guess I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you all have a fantastic Saturday afternoon. And I hope to see you all here. And yeah, please join me tomorrow as I start on Winter Lady. All right, everyone. I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Doodle-doodles, everybody.